Hey guys, Taxicothy here. Sorry it's been a minute. I just recently celebrated my 1-year anniversary with my fiance. So in this video, I am covering the immense amount of bounty tokens that you may have gotten if you participated in the anniversary event. There were a few NPCs offering quests that could get you extra bounty tokens, and Gregorio's in particular was giving you 10 for every 500 hunt pass, which is super easy to do, and you don't even have to pay for the hunt pass to get it. Now, I'm not sure if I expressed before, but I don't like the Blazeworks because of Styxians. They seem to find me no matter where I am, and defy physics, which you'll see later in the video. In this video, I'll be talking about farming the Blazeworks events. As you can see down in the bottom right-hand corner, there is Aether Sparks, Patrol Keys, and Bounty Tokens. And I will be tracking throughout the course of the video how many I get doing the events. Now the events start every 10 to 15 minutes when you're on a map. And particularly, a lot of the maps, they do offer you some good rewards, but the Blazeworks are going to give you the best in terms of rewards, as it is the only place where the events will offer you Patrol Keys and Bounty Tokens. Most of the events on other islands will offer you up to like 10 Aether Sparks as a reward. Whereas on the Blazeworks, I've gotten anywhere from 38 to 48 per event. Now, I just go through and kill stuff, and if you bring a level 18 weapon in a public match, you know, you can queue up with people. I wouldn't recommend anything lower than 18, whether you're doing solo or not. But it's a good opportunity for some good XP. It does offer more XP. So you can just take in a level 18 weapon and just keep leveling it up to 20. If you have the full banked XP, which I do not because I'm working on getting the crowns first since it takes heroic merits, you could just keep coming here, banking XP, and reforge that way. But for those of you who do not, like me, you know, you're going to only be limited to reforging up to, I believe, level 6 once you get the first node unlocked. So as you can see here, I went back to Ramsgate after running an event, and I switched from my level 19 weapon to my level 15 Warpike, and I put the bounties into that. So this is a good way to put bounties into a weapon that maybe you aren't confident playing yet until you find a proper build. You can literally just reforge the weapon, which is what I did with the hammer here, and you can go farm these bounties and put the bounty tokens into it. Now, because the events consistently will offer bounty tokens and sometimes patrol keys, which if you go to patrol chests, they can give you bounty tokens as well. I have no problem after the event upgrading my bounties. And typically I would pick bounties that I feel I could knock out most of them at once. So I typically had my repeaters and chain blades up to max or close to max XP. So I took those in, and I mainly took quests that would let me do that. And I just queue back up for Blazeworks. It is the best in terms of rewards from events. It does get a little boring and tedious after a while because you don't have a big selection of behemoths to choose from. And if you're extremely unlucky on the events, you'll be getting Flameborn Rezakiri, or, you know, if you're not confident, Bloodshot Shroud. I just chose to go fight him until I could get an event to pop up. But typically I would like to queue up for public events also at the chance that I would load into a map where somebody already had the event up. So it saves time. But this is a great way to just quickly fill up the XP on a level 18 weapon, so you can reforge that and just pump your bounties into a weapon that maybe you don't want to play yet. Or maybe you just want to work on one weapon and put bounties into the other to kill time. So I found this is really effective, especially if you did participate in the anniversary event. It's very likely that you will have a surplus of bounty tokens. And if you consistently keep going to the Blazeworks and doing the events, it'll be hard to run out of bounty tokens since they are a possible reward. Now, the main thing for getting the Aether Sparks, I've been playing the game since pre-Reforge, so I have all my armor power surged in most of my weapons. The problem I ran into was I wasn't running out of rams or combat merits or anything like that. I was running out of Aether Sparks. So this is the best method for getting Aether Sparks, and you're going to need them regardless if you've been playing the game for 3 years, 3 months, 3 days. Aether Sparks are important for reforges. You could have a weapon at 20, but if you don't have at least 100 Aether Sparks, you're not going to be able to reforge. And the Aether Hearts are required for power surging your weapons and armor. And say you're working on a build and you don't want to wait to reforge a weapon, so you just decide to make an Aether Heart. If you make an Aether Heart without reforging, it's going to cost you 200 Aether Sparks instead. So Blazeworks is perfect for farming the stuff that you'll need. It's just a little tedious, so if you get a few bounties where you can run it quicker in escalation, go do an escalation real quick. Just keep in mind that escalations aren't going to give you bounty tokens, patrol keys, or Aether Sparks. I'm sure you've noticed by now that I have 58 Aether Sparks, 6 bounty tokens, and 1 patrol key. The patrol keys, typically I have better luck of getting those over the bounty tokens, but in this case I was struggling to get patrol keys. Honestly though, I would prefer to get the bounty tokens over the patrol keys, because getting a patrol key does not guarantee that the chest that you open is going to have a bounty token. But that's another plus side to the patrol keys. In that case, is you will always get Aether Sparks by opening a patrol chest. So it's just chance, really. Sometimes you have better luck with bounty tokens, other times you'll have better luck with patrol keys. Throughout this video, I was only having luck with the bounty tokens. So once all my bounties are full, I will return to Ramsgate to put them in, because if you drop a supply crate and try to put them into a lower level weapon, it won't let you, because it'll say you're too low of a level for that map. But typically I will wait until all of my bounties are completed, or all the ones I'm sure I can get with that weapon on the Blazeworks is completed. Then I return to Ramsgate each time, switch to the weapon I want to put the bounties into, and then I select new bounties. And maybe not everyone agrees with upgrading bounties. To me, since Blazeworks offers such good rewards and the past event was giving us a lot of bounty tokens, I have no problem putting them into the upgrades. On this event, I only recorded the last fight, so I just counted the rewards at the very end screen. That's another thing, is the box, when you go to collect it, you're not getting any extra rewards. The only extra thing you're getting from that is you get your supply crate back. So keep that in mind, that say you counted, you're like, okay, you know, I got 38 Aether Sparks from this event. I counted them each time they popped up. And then you go collect the box and you see 38 Aether Sparks. That does not mean you got 38 more It's the Aether Sparks you already counted. Also, this right here is why I do not like Blazeworks. The most frustrating thing. Clearly, I'm fighting a Spore-struck Charog, right? No other creatures or behemoths around. Nothing's gonna happen, right? How? How is this happening? Yes, they chase me throughout the map, but how did he teleport me to his location and then teleport with me back? If you read the description on the Styxians on their website, they will not attack you if you're near Behemoth. I call bull. Anyway, here you can see I'm showing that I have Power Surge the majority of my weapons. I didn't show the Aether Strikers or Repeaters. I just figured this got the point across. But that's what I'm working on, and it's how I came up with the idea for this video, and I do hope that it helps you guys, especially if you participated in the event and you want to know the best way to use the amount of bounty tokens that you've gotten. This is the best way. So again, I hope this helped out, and if you did not participate in the event, don't worry. When you get to the Blazeworks, you can still keep farming the events. And it's a good way to get bounty tokens and Aether Sparks, patrol keys. If you're ever running low, take your chances. Thanks for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video.